Deep in them trenches, that dope I be whipping. I'm whipping the form. My form got my be better. I be giving.
Something. Why do you say something?
ICCA for everyone for my team.
Clippers were in San Francisco Wednesday night to meet the Warriors. The two teams knelt together in peaceful protest and in stark contrast to what the nation saw in Washington, D.C. earlier on Wednesday. Second night of a back-to-back for the Clippers. Paul George off to a little bit of a slow start. He did have 21. Steph Curry averaged 37 his last 5 games coming in. He had a light night, just 13. We move to the second half. James Wiseman turns it over. Paul George up top to Kawhi Leonard, who comes down with the alley-oop and one. And then PG, step-back jumper. It falls. Clippers with a little breathing room, up by 7. On the other end, Warriors not done yet. Andrew Wiggins, a step back of his own, 3 of his 19 on the night. Golden State had a 1-point lead, but the Clips made the big plays late. Kawhi, free throw line jumper is pure, and then Kawhi weaving his way through the dubs for 2 of his 21 on the night. Clippers come away with the win, 108-101.
Basketball is a very human game. Everybody comes together to create an atmosphere that makes this the greatest game in the world. We're all part of the same team, and when the game is at its best, it teaches us respect, which is pretty fundamental.
Please be sure to respect the players, officials, and your fellow fans. Remember, this is our game. We're in this together.
boy.
Chase center.
All about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle.
I think we're going to get the best out of Golden State.
This team will lock in.
This is something else, and we're underway.
Yes, Samuel Bolodol. Warm up pa lang, sir. Warm up pa lang.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask those who are able to please stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Direct from the Orpheum Theater, playing Alexander Hamilton in the hit production Hamilton, please welcome Julius Thomas III.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Click away.
We all know making it in the Bay can be hard, but for some it's even more difficult because of the color of their skin, which is why we're featuring the determination and success of Black-owned businesses in our own communities. Just visit NBCBayArea.com/makingitinthe-Bay.
Moments away from tip-off here between the Warriors and the Clippers. As you see Steph Curry warming up, working on that shot. Hopefully no lingering effects from that left ankle sprain.
Magandang umaga po sa mga bagong viewers po. Hello po.
Defensively, continue to maintain the defensive intensity.
Pwede po magisuyo po, pa-subscribe naman po sa ating channel.
When you do get a stop, clear that defensive rebound,
Salamat
push
po.
the pace. The Clippers want to play a slower pace. And then when Steph is double-teamed, be aggressive and confident when you play at that double team.
And just like Mully said, speed the game up. You have to speed the game up, get easy baskets in transition. The Clippers, one of the slowest teams in the NBA, continue to defend at a high level. Make it hard on Kawhi, make it hard on PG, and also Lou Will. And I think they'll put themselves in great position to win this game tonight.
Maybe you get the lemon pepper wings out there for Lou Will and he'll struggle again. Maybe you entice him with that. I don't know. Get the Gold Club down there at Chase Center or something.
Yes, sir. Sa mga bagong viewers po, pa-subscribe naman.
We'll take it away here on NBC Sports Bay Area. We'll see you at halftime.
Chicken dance samba. Get down, heat it up like it's on. Spin around one time if you want.
New chicken dance? New chicken sandwich. My juicy, thickest filet yet. My cluck sandwich combos. Only at Jack in the Box.
A stronger, safer city is within reach when Californians join together. Your California Ford dealers have contributed over $15 million to local communities. All across Northern California, we've partnered with Rise Up to rebuild homes and communities destroyed in the fires. You'll also find us in the classroom, preparing middle schoolers for success. When we stand together, a stronger Northern California is just around the corner. Brought to you by your friends, your neighbors, your California Ford dealers.
Master Mike Fuego, yes sir. Medyo matagal nga. Pahintay na lang. Pero magsisimula na yan. National anthem na kanina sir. Yes sir.
Introducing my brand new chicken. Crispy, crunchy breading on my juicy, thickest filet yet. Topped with mystery sauce and pickles on a brioche bun. My club sandwich combos. Only a Jack in the Box.
Game.
We've talked about this Warriors stretch of potential playoff opponents when it's all said and done on a Friday night at Chase Center, round 2. Clippers and Warriors. Clippers taking the first meeting by 7 points in a game that was tied at 93 with 5 minutes remaining. And you credit the Clippers for their execution down the stretch, but I think the Warriors feel like they're improving and gaining a lot of confidence, Kalena, as the season is progressing.
True. And Coach Kerr really liked the defensive effort from the Warriors on Wednesday against this team, minus the last few minutes or so. So if you can have a repeat performance there and just close better, that would be nice. And then offensively, listen, this is a good defensive team, a really great defensive team when they want to be in the Clippers. So you got to get creative. You got to make sure you make them pay for a double team step. Everybody stay aggressive. Find him again on relocates. Set some screens, flip some screens, screen your own men. Get a little more creative against them. See if you can make them make mistakes. Move the ball from side to side, create some long closeouts. And then the shot selection. Remember, that last game on Wednesday only came down to a few possessions going their way. They convert and you don't. So understand, every single possession you want to get a good look. Really good shot selection. And the last 2 games before Wednesday's game, you were knocking down threes because you were going drawn kicks. You were making them work on the defensive side, changing sides, transition threes. So all the good looks you got came off of good offense. So you just have to remember that.
Very experienced Clipper squad, and it was Nicholas Batum hitting critical threes, and Patrick Beverly hitting a key 3 down the stretch. Wiseman winning the tap against Ibaka, so Steph Curry with Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre, Draymond Green, and James Wiseman to begin things.
Warriors
Wiseman has Patrick Beverly. And the skip pass to Wiggins, better touch to Oubre, shot clock at 1. Draymond 3 is close. And so you just get an idea that ball is going to be forced out of Curry's hands, and so can any of the guys in blue make shots? And exactly what the Clippers wanted to have happen on that play. And they switched the Steph screen on the baseline, and you get a mismatch that the Warriors weren't able to take advantage. Kawhi Leonard, playing with Paul George, Patrick Beverly, Nicholas Batum, and Serge Ibaka. Right on Wiggins, Steph knocked it away. Now, Andrew Wiggins has a quad contusion, Steph kind of a little ankle tweak, so some of the bumps and bruises now, the early part of the season, and the Warriors playing through that. Steph was moving pretty well, actually, so shot clock at 3. Setting up Ibaka for the jumper, and he drops it in. And just the experience and veteran savvy of a lot of the Clippers with David Guthrie, Nick Booker, and Justin Van Dyke blowing the whistles tonight. Curry for three, and drops it in. Steph was 5 of 17. And left his body there, and that Steph worked without the ball again. Batum tried to go over the top on the ball side. Catch and shoot, Paul George. And Paul George has been nearly a 50% proposition on threes since he drops that in. 48% on the year. Just amazing shooting for Paul George. So Wiggins will launch. This off front iron. Batum the rebound in motion. Dropping off to Ibaka. And that's rare, Coletta, that a center beat Wiseman back down the court. Trying to get back in transition. This is not a fast-paced team, so they shouldn't really beat you down. Wiggins attacking the shot blocker on the kick out. Draymond lob. And Wiseman's foul. He highlighted using Wiseman on the lob even more often. And then take me through Steph getting open on this three.
So the strategy adjustment is Steph off the ball. We're going to take Steph off the ball and let him work off his screens. And you saw Batum switched out, that he wasn't close enough to Steph. You had Patrick Beverly on Steph to start, and then they set the screen. Batum switches out, but he's too far away. He tries to go over the top side and the ball side. So that's perfect. Steph is going to read those screens perfectly. If the defender does that, the switch-out man does that, he's going to fade. So he's getting that separation.
So Wiseman misses both, and Oubre missed the layup. And early in the game on Wednesday, there were a number of missed layups and dunks for the Warriors, and can't have that against the Clippers. George lost it, and then Steph with the steal.
James Wiseman gambled, but they had his back.
Curry in transition wanted that three. Better pass to Oubre. Wiseman foul line jumper. And so anything in transition you can get. The Clippers want to play slow half court. Warriors want to try to get up and down. Beverly inside. Wiseman changed that shot, but Ibaka's there to follow.
Yeah, that was Wiseman's man. And as soon as James Wiseman goes over to help, you got to get there if you're guard.
Wiseman on the roll. Beautiful finger roll.
Again, with Steph. Steph's making plays. Body's going to go to him. James Wiseman's man stayed with Steph, and he's going to make the right play. And the weak side was late.
Kawhi Leonard got out of the way. Oubre's got a tall task dealing with Paul George. Nice touch pass. They run Kawhi off the three-point line. If I'm Draymond, Kawhi's not making threes, but his mid-range he's never missing, so I might have dared him to shoot that three.
That was a tough defensive possession for Draymond because he had a lot of rotating to do.
Wiggins, tough mid-range take and off back iron. Clippers are an elite defensive team. They're incredibly experienced, and they know their game plan. Wiggins stayed down. Kawhi getting very deliberate here with the shot clock at 7. Tough turn, and you can't play him any better than that. Wiseman that trail 3. There's a deep 2 with his foot on the line. Here's Beverly the other way.
See James Wiseman show and go maybe the next time he gets one of those. Just show it and let it go.
2. Good pickup by Wiseman, but Nicholas Batum, you want to talk about a guy who's absolutely red hot. Last 3 games, 16 points on 57% shooting, and Steve Kerr is going to use an early timeout. We talk about this being a measuring stick game. Clippers, they're a title contender.
Sir, mga bagong viewers po, pasubscribe naman po.
See that again. He's looking at not 1, not 2, not 3, but 19 grams of protein per can in Chunky Chicken Noodle. That'll fill him up. Campbell's Chunky. Soup that eats like a meal.
You never know when winter's gonna rear its icy head. So make sure you're ready. With enough all-wheel drive fueled courage to bravely go where others just won't. Head into your local Kia dealer today and check out all your favorite cold conquering models.
It's crazy.
You don't consume me! I consume you!
Anywhere convenience, everyday security. Bankers here to help. For wherever you want to go. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Peacock has The Office, a show about a mid-level regional paper company. Also, Blonkerton, grilled feet.
Oh, I need to rub butter on my foot.
No.
Undies and the Dundies. Chili disasters and happily ever afters.
Are you ready for that?
Also, Prison Mike.
You got a good life.
That's why you can't not watch The Office. Every episode, extras, and exclusives. Streaming now at peacocktv.com.
Where else can you get this type of drama? Where else does history hang from the rafters? Where else is your own city home to your biggest rival?
And 30 feet is still in range.
Where else can a city this loud be this slept on? Where else is history still in the making?
Oh my goodness! Basketball brilliance on display.
Clippers early 13-5 lead with 7:51 remaining in the first quarter. Our Coors Light beating the pressure early on, Kalena. We were wondering about the Warriors' three-point defense, but the acquisition or reintroduction of Draymond Green, you think the last three games they've defended the three a little bit better? Way better. They are using that length and speed and athleticism on the defensive side around the perimeter. And a lot of it is rotating after doubles and just making sure you have high energy, high intensity defense and everybody is locked in. I like that they're also doing much better when it comes to opponent field goal percentage. They're actually second in the league in the 4 games Draymond has been back. Oubre, the fake hit. And how about Steve Kerr with that sideline out of bounds delivery? Beautiful design and perfectly executed. That works so much in this league. And for Kelly Oubre, you love to see him get an easy one early. And hopefully he feels good about himself and has a nice rhythm the rest of the game. Steve just called a timeout to show off. Let me get this guy's a bucket. They need to score something. Paul George, well defended by Wiseman. And look at Steph in there rebounding. Rebounding is your opportunity to compete for possession of the ball. That's Jerry Sloan. And Curry does just that. Oubre missing the three. See, all the different offensive initiators. Beverly is the point guard, but it's Kawhi and Paul George that gets them into something. Nice cycle to Batum. That's a warm-up three. And that is just where the Clippers can hurt you when they have shooting space all the way around. It started when they had Steph on Kawhi and they double-teamed it. You got to rotate. And if one person doesn't rotate, it screws it all up. See, they're just giving Oubre that shot. I mean, Kelly is 4 of 6 in one game. He's 2 of 38 in all the other games. That was a wild.
Jaden Ramos, Bobby.
Oubre will be fouled by Beverly. Watch this Clipper ball movement. You got Steph on Kawhi, so they recognize that. That's a good double team, but then the next man has to get over, the next man has to get over. Then who's rotating to the corner? It's either got to be James Wiseman and someone's got to get his man and bump him out, or
Sir Jaden Ramos.
Rotate all the way over to the weak side, which didn't happen. Yeah, and Batum
Hindi sir, okay lang Sir Jaden.
Paul George is nearly 58%. Patrick Beverly was fronting Andrew Wiggins, and you got to give him a little more than that if you're throwing it over the top. That was just a lazy pass. If you're going over the top, even Andrew Wiggins was like, really?
Grabe kung si Nicolas Batum. Sulit na sulit yung bayad sa kanya. Mura lang yan eh.
Good things the last several
Mura lang
games.
sa agal niya.
His shooting doesn't leak into other areas of his game.
Kelly Oubre, patuloy pa rin yung miss niya sa press. Clippers ball po.
Shot clock at 7. Beverly picked up the dribbling pocket. And blocked by Wiseman. And we're going to have a
goaltender. It was very late. Very late. This was probably a good call, but he was pretty far away when he blocked it. I was wondering, wow, he got there? But yeah, Draymond on him, and Wiseman tried to come over the top. Just a good flash in there from Ibaka. They're running good offense. Now, Wiseman, I'll tell you what the issue is he grabbed the net with his other hand. So, you know, there wasn't an intentional grab. He goes up to block it, fine. Watch his right hand, grabs the net right there. So what you have is, if you touch the backboard, the ring, or the net, that's a goaltend, and then the grabbing the net's going to get him a technical.
May technical din kasi nangawakan na yung net.
For the Warriors, but
Wiseman, no?
Clippers are elite, especially when they want to be, when they bring the appropriate boys. They start off great tonight, really on both ends, and they're really creative offensively. They're making the Warriors rotate and switch and double. The Warriors are making a few mistakes here and there. That's the letter of the law there, because him hitting the net was a little in his
Warriors ball.
He grabbed it, so and Bazemore checked in, turned it over.
Mga ng Clippers. Batum. EC2.
So for the Warriors, you start getting behind a team like the Clippers. We had highlighted they've been up 20 or down 20 in every game until Wednesday. They're not making a case for double team step and all the bodies. And now all these turnovers are piling up here. It's Curry and Bazemore, but now Kevon Looney, Draymond, and Oubre. So the Warriors have started 3 of 11. The Clippers have started 9 of 12, but the 3 Warrior turnovers are exacerbating the situation. Definitely the offensively. You got to get some stops down here first. Kawhi's like, oh good, it's not Wiggins. Bazemore's got to track him down. Clock at 7. Good screen by Ibaka. Paul George. Any better defense than that. Good offense.
George po, naka-press.
In this league, it's not the case in all the other sports. Steph Curry ends the drop as he drops in his second triple. He set Beverly up so perfectly there. Didn't have to move much, just pushed him in, came off the screen, got some separation. Ibaka, and now Paul George setting up Beverly. Patrick Beverly misfiring, but fouled his own shot. He's a great offensive rebounder for a guard. Clippers, see what they worked on their off day is really moving the ball. They didn't really stagnant on Wednesday. That's why you want Kawhi shooting threes. It's not there for him right now, but Beverly, another offensive board. Patrick Beverly is moving at a different speed than everybody else. He just went to the backcourt. Oubre bothered him and forced a turnover in his own right. These are the little things Oubre is doing well. He is defending. He's playing with energy. But I think you have hit the observation. He's kind of in his head offensively, and Serge Ibaka is going to go to the locker room. Wait to see that, but you said for Kelly Oubre, defensively, the frustration doesn't seem to be leaking over. He gets a dunk in a half-court set. That's a total breakdown by the Clippers. The side out of bounds, man, is always dangerous. They just fell asleep. And Lou Williams, most bench points in NBA history. Bazemore knocking that away. And so you just see the length. We talk about the 7-foot wingspan of so many of the Warrior players. Bazemore being one of them. Do you like the mentality? Can you get some deflections on this end? Can you put a little pressure on active hands? He's been red hot, but finally misfires. Zubac's got the rebound, but he dribbled it off his own foot. Well, he was able to get the offensive rebound, but he was outnumbered once he got down there, and then Kelly Oubre took it out. Paul George was supposed to be on him. He's cheating off, and he's on Draymond Green. Draymond heads up play like he always makes. Pass it back to Oubre.
Ooh, nakatapo si Curry.
Beautiful block for Curry. Kawhi Leonard. Set that up to Lou Williams.
Wala, nag-loading. Nag-loading.
You want Lou to miss his first shot because he had 50 points.
Ano nangyari? Sorry. Refresh ko lang mga Lodi.
At shop.warriors.com. Are the Blue City jerseys your favorite jersey? They're one of my favorites, for sure. All the City stuff is super swaggy. Because I think Steve Kerr, James Wiseman, these are their favorite jerseys. These Blue City jerseys, they're amazing. I don't blame them. We wear these nowadays. With a beautiful finish. Working on Kawhi Leonard. He knocked it away. Clock at 12. The touchback back to Bazemore. Looney flying in there, but Zubac's the rebound. Steph wanted to get it back there. As soon as he gave it up, he put a set of streak. He's frustrated. Steph 2 for 2 on threes. The rest of the Warriors 0 for 6. And beats his Zubac's inside. Good rebound there. There's Pascal with that small ball center spot. Let's see Pascal play alongside Looney here to get an opportunity to handle and play forward, and a blocking foul on Lou Williams.
And Pascal, what I like about him, he doesn't get exposed defensively. He can hold his own, and it is solid defensive job there.
Sa mga bagong viewers po, pasubscribe naman.
Listen, this Clipper team is a problem, especially when they bring it. And Kawhi Leonard, the claw, is leading his team right now off to a quick start.
It's hard work building a successful business. So make sure your payments platform is working just as hard. Adyen opens the door to innovative ways to pay, enhanced customer experiences, and new business opportunities, so you can focus on what you do best, growing your business. Stay a step ahead with the payments platform that adapts and evolves with you.
Sir, sa mga nanonood
S&G
po.
Carpet has offered affordable quality since 1948, growing into one of the largest and best family-owned flooring companies in America, with showrooms featuring Northern California's largest selection of flooring, all backed by S&G's no-surprise guarantee, and promise to beat any written estimate by 10%. Go to sgcarpet.com for the
Kasi
showroom
mga
nearest you or
nanonood po sa akin last live po. Ano ba mas maganda? Yung ganito? Or yung before po, na nasa gilid lang ako, tapos may scoreboard na malaki. Ano mas maganda sa'yo? Hindi ko ba si Sir J. Ramos?
She's serving now. We made it for all ages and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renters insurance. Become a member today. Call us for a quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
I Smile Dental. I would like to make an appointment, please. Of course. Have you traveled within the last 14 days, and are you showing symptoms of coughing, difficulty breathing, or fever?
This is a situation where the state continues to struggle to expand its testing capabilities.
Protesters feel that they need to come out in full force and support their community because they feel like they're not getting that support from the Portland police. Another election day coming up against the backdrop of how to keep voters safe amid a pandemic.
The moment to truly understand who we are and who we say we are is right here at our feet.
There is our friend Fred Cast, who is the official scorer for the Warriors in his final game tonight. 57 years with the Warriors. 23 playoff appearances, the 4 championships, 6 different arenas from the Cow Palace to Chase Center. He was honored during the timeout. And Steve Kerr coming over. Legend. Well, here's the thing I love about Fred. He is a product of Duke University, actually played against Jerry West in college, but 57 years plus of every game and every scorebook.
Just the nicest guy in the world. I remember playing, if I didn't know how many rebounds I had, like, hey, how many rebounds? He'd throw out a number. You got 7.
right off the bat. He's on it, man.
Sleeper ball.
Sitting next to him for 2 decades plus, and
Sleeper's ball.
just a fine person and an amazing font of Warrior information. So he just marked down that Warrior turnover right there.
They had it, and Oubre slipped it. That's what we're talking about. You got to be creative, and they just weren't able to get the ball to him. The pass a little off target.
Reggie Jackson checking in to play with Lou Williams. Marcus Morris is coming off the bench, and he had double figures the other night. Luke Kennard, who was acquired from Landry Shamet. So this second unit for the Clips is pretty amazing.
A championship caliber roster. When you look at the names, it's just, is it a championship team?
I think they're the deepest team in the league, for sure, because Marcus Morris has been a starter. Lou Williams could start on a lot of teams, so it's the most bench.
Kay Jamie, wala pong pera. Kay Jamie.
Could start on some teams, and Luke Kennard was starting for Detroit. So you've got a lot of frontline players that make up their second unit.
I had them winning the championship last year. I think their roster this year is better. It's just, will they bring it every night? The leadership is Andrew Wiggins knocks down the 3-ball after the good ball movement.
How about Andrew Wiggins? He's a career best in three-point shooting. He's north of 40% from beyond the arc this year.
He's been efficient, understanding when to attack. He's been solid on this end.
Marcus Morris missing there, but Zubac was pushed. I mean, that's the one thing, and we're only 8 games in, but Steph Curry, by percentage, is 6th on the Warriors team.
And 3-point shooting.
Yeah, I mean, behind Bazemore, behind Mulder, behind Damian Lee, behind Andrew Wiggins, behind Wiseman.
You doubt that'll last.
No, it's not, but it's just kind of amazing.
It shows you all the bodies they're throwing at Steph, and they got to help get him open.
Steph is 36% on threes for the year, 43% in his career. And Steph right there, speaking of bodies, missing that 3.
Again, he's working a lot more off the ball. Your teammates got to find you.
Zubac down the lane, and he got the dribble.
Zubac. Traveling.
Bravo. And Serge Ibaka, that is quite a center tandem. They're 2 very different players, but Tyronn Lue, he can go too deep. Now, Ibaka, he is the only player in NBA history with 500 threes and 1,500 blocks. Steph Curry, he missed
He
heard us talking about three-point percentages and decided to rectify that right away.
That was a sweet play, a little handoff, and no one was guarding baseball. It was Lou Williams. He was so far away. As soon as Steph came off, he had a ton of space.
Lou Williams Haskell, he got duped a little bit by the smooth movement of Williams dribbling the ball. Now, Steph is 3 of 4 on threes. Reggie Jackson trying to deny him the ball. Eric Haskell.
Paschal, 2 points.
He's looking for Steph, but as soon as he realized Steph wasn't open, go at Zubac's life.
It's a 15-6
ball po.
run right
Last
now.
17 seconds.
Back into the game after LA had been up by 17. Williams, and kick save by Looney, but that's the infraction that'll recycle the shot clock and take it away. So now there's 7 seconds left in the quarter.
That's a good stop, because that was going to be a layup. The weak side was lifted. It was going to be tough to Steph to get over from the weak side. He's coming out of the game now, but you kick that one and live to see another day.
The weak side is lifted. You're getting technical already.
Yeah, well, that's what this Clipper team does to you, man. They score in a lot of different ways, so you got to understand how they're doing it.
Steve Kerr put Draymond in for 5 seconds here just to play D. Lou Williams picked up the dribble. Kennard at 1, and they didn't even get a shot.
Nicely.
In there to get a stop to end the quarter, so the Warriors finish with some momentum. Clippers built a 17-point lead. They're shooting it at 57%. But Curry's already got 3 threes. And the Warriors are grinding their way.
No DM.
Round 2, Clippers Warriors.
You never know when winter's gonna rear its icy head. So make sure you're ready. Enough all-wheel drive Say your car needs a new part, like an alternator. You could get just the one part at the typical auto parts store. Or for the same money at rockauto.com, get the alternator plus the belt and tensioner kit you'll need to do the repair right and have money left over to buy lunch. Since 1999, rockauto.com has provided reliably low prices, easy to use website, huge selection of parts, and fast shipping.
Yes sir, magandang umaga po.
It's not just you. Depression can make you feel sad, tired, empty, and alone. But you're not alone. You're also not helpless. You have the strength to find your way back to being you again. It starts with the first step. Visit yourlifeyourvoice.org. It's your life. You can get it back.
Dub Nation. The wait is over. Basketball is here. Bigger and better than ever. Dub Talk. Available now wherever you get your podcast. Part of the NBC Sports Podcast Network.
You can sign up tonight for the Dub Club for your chance to receive early access to Warrior tickets for the 2021 season, courtesy of Kaiser Permanente, when they become available.
Warriors fought through that rough start, and they're still here. 5 turnovers early.
Well, you caught the Clippers A+ game in that first quarter, and you're still breathing. So
second quarter na po. Second quarter dito. Clippers ball po.
Reggie Jackson playing with Kennard, Zubac, Marcus Morris, and Lou Williams. Damian Lee's first playing time along with Brett Wanamaker. They're back in the zone. Zubac in the middle. Baylor knocked it away. It ricochets on Damian Lee. Here comes Wanamaker running with sprints. Baseball shove there, and you noticed it. Kent could have shot a 3 there, but you know what? Drive, do something else. Don't settle for the 3 that you can get late in the shot clock. Attack first.
If you attack them and try to get by your man, you can draw the defense in and create for someone else.
Oh, Zubac met Pascal at the top. Beautiful block. Kennard in transition. This team doesn't like to run as much. Kennard dropping in the 3.
Kaling Detroit po yun.
Shooters. They're second in the league in 3-point shooting percentage, but expect Andrew Wiggins and Eric Pascal.
Fans favorite daw yun si Kennard. Ng Detroit.
Field goal percentage. It's an elite offensive team in the Clippers. Wiggins following his own shot.
Wiggins
hits the other way. Hides behind Zubac and Pascal on a switch.
Zubac
down low. That's pretty nifty. That's what I like Zubac. He had a small defender on after a switch. Andrew Wiggins. He took his time and he stepped through there really nicely. Well, the Lakers took him back in 2016 with the 32nd pick. And remember that mid-season trade where the Clippers got Zubac and the league kind of said, wait a minute. Now the Clippers in the zone. Pascal pulled the string a little short there. I do like that mid-range jumper from Pascal. But watch the switch. You got Wiggins on a big human being. And he just took his time, knowing he could get there in time to help Andrew Wiggins out. He's 7 feet 240, and he's only 23 years of age.
but Zubats is going to try to be aggressive with his lineup. He's the biggest guy out here. He's got a small defender in Eric Pascal, and this is what we're talking about. Obviously, he's got to guard Eric Pascal on the other side, and Eric Pascal's got to make him pay, but on this side, they're going to try to take advantage of his size.
Bazemore will sit. Michael Mulder will check in.
Magandang umaga po sa dalawang viewers ko, no? Ako at saka yung dami ko, no?
Jackson's looking for Morris on the post-up. Morris being very patient, no double coming. Tough turn and fade. I mean, that is great defense by Wiggins. That's a beautiful shot by Morris. They said that the Clippers are at 61% shooting. That's what Michael Jordan used to do, throwing him a double. Pascal dropping in the three. Pascal's three-point jumper is more fluid than a year ago. That kind of leg kick and hitch is gone. He's going to have that whenever he wants. Zubats was nowhere to be found in the paint when he got it. The teams go back to cut plays. They posted up Morris again. They are missing that three. Wanamaker, that's the way to come help Wiggins on the rebound. Now Wiggins getting downhill with the big step in the finish. So Tyronn Lue sensing a little energy from the Dub reserve unit. He'll use the timeout. Andrew Wiggins in transition at 6'8". He gets downhill, and he's coming right into your living room. Get out of the way.
Pure.
Right now, you can get a free breakfast Baconator with any order in the Wendy's app, so you can shake up and wake up your breakfast. We're
Go there.
bacon energy all day long, so you can always be baconating with a free breakfast Baconator.
Time out.
Adventure is calling. Really, it's not a robocall. It's adventure. So don't let it go to voicemail. Behind the wheel of a new Toyota, you can embrace adventure every day. Wouldn't it be nice to get a fresh start in a new RAV4? Get 0% APR financing or $1,000 cash back on an adventure-ready RAV4. Or check out the amazing deals on RAV4 Hybrid. Toyota. Let's go places.
We gon' get out where we got mad. Many here proud of many here feel. The 49ers got the longest span in the NFL. Tried to go and we back and we never left and we got Levi Stadium starting to feel like candlestick corn. Bang, 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 bang.
Think about finally having everything you always wanted.
You've always had everything. Now it's my turn. Get used to it.
We all know making it in the Bay can be hard, but for some it's even more difficult because of the color of their skin, which is why we're featuring the determination and success of black-owned businesses in our own communities.
It was a dream come true until we saw the line around the block and scared us.
It's a good way for us to kind of capture this moment.
You put this
Magandang umaga po sa mga bagong viewers. Pa-subscribe naman.
Clippers operating at max efficiency offensively. Our Taco Bell take, Andrew Wiggins has been incredibly productive. Double figures in every single game this year. And Kalina, this many years into your career, you have the best three-point shooting season because he's taking really good rhythm threes. He's being selective with the kind of shots he shoots. And I just love that last attack we saw from him. Him attacking in transition when you know the defense isn't set and you only got to deal with one person. He's such a problem because he's so explosive and he's got a quick first step and he's got side steps as the Warriors. We're a little ball pressure against the Clippers right now. Williams and Zubats. The floor on Lue. The pick and roll Wigins for a couple years with Montrezl Harrell, who's now a Laker. But Lou Williams, if you have 12,000 points in your career, and the most ever as a bench scorer in NBA history, he can just score like breathing. That just shows he can run pick and roll against the zone. Just hang around and wait for the Clippers to come back to earth at some point. But LA's offensive efficiency has been brilliant. So there is a nice steal by Wiggins, and then Pascal was fouled. It's perfect. Moving on a string. That's the definition. Wiggins came over from the weak side, and it's just a feel thing a lot. You can tell when they need you to come in from the weak side. If two defenders stay with the ball and pick and roll, and you don't want to give Zubac anything easy and just use that length, get all with your hands, but shift over from the weak side. And that's where the rotation and being locked in defensively happens. So Tyronn Lue puts Paul George and Kawhi Leonard back in the game. And if you don't think the Warriors' wins over Portland and Sacramento got LA's attention, Kawhi hadn't played back-to-back games in 4 years until he played Wednesday. Wiggins having that knocked away. It's still Warrior ball. They're really trying to involve Zubac in all kinds of different exchanges and screens and handoffs and pick and rolls just so they can get downhill. Wiggins against him going downhill is a good thing for the Warriors. And Pascal passes up the three there. He's made one earlier. Beautiful find for Damian Lee. That's the shot you need. And D. Lee's been better than 50% on threes this year. See how he turned around? Eric Pascal just took his time.
Bali si Damon Lee po ang pinakamataas ng 3-point percentage Warriors po.
Paul George, this one. Paul George is right in his prime, 30 years of age, finally healthy, the 6-time All-Star. Got a chip on his shoulder. Tough take by Woodmaker, tip up and out. Score. Here comes George the other way. George and Kawhi, what a tandem is wins. Kawhi had it knocked away briefly, that upset his rhythm, and then Wanamaker, quickest man to the ball. Wanamaker inside, and that's a Derek Fisher right there. You're not even trying to make the layup, but you're looking for a body to jump into to make sure you can shoot free throws. That's just him being rewarded for being aggressive. Look, he just gives a little in and out, crossover, just throws his body into the defense. And he deserves that because Zubac was going to get the rebound down there. If he didn't get down there and get the rebound and make sure that Zubac didn't get the offensive rebound. Zubac had done his work early. He had great position, but that's what we call game rebounding. Help out your bigs. It's not just
Unang free throw ni Wanamaker.
All hands on deck. Damian Lee talked about that after shoot-around today. He said that the second unit, if Pascal's the small ball center, exactly what you said. It's incumbent on all of the other Warriors to rebound the ball with this unit. And so Wanamaker helping out with that and then dropping in 2 free throws. Number 7, they're competing. Wiggins, 2 straight games against Kawhi. The near steal. And Ibaka gets the line. That was so close. He got so unlucky there. Get 2 stay with Kawhi and rotate over perfectly. Almost got a turnover. Forced the turnover. Is that zone again? Wiggins wants it against Kawhi. Get to it today. Paul George is doing the 2-9 dance in the lane. Drive back down to 7. Damian Lee with the deflection by Kawhi and the line as we have the Clippers 24 seconds of phenomenal defense. That shot was in, but after the shot clock buzzer. So that's the thing about this Clipper team. When they want to defend, they are devastating. Great defensive team. But that's my issue. Like, even last year, even though they finished like top 5 in the league, there were just times where they just didn't drink. And then they formed bad habits throughout the season, and it comes back to bite you in the bubble. Paul George is just the degree of difficulty on the shots he's hitting. I mean, when you see someone 8 games in shooting 49% on threes, then you watch. This guy's draped all over. He's making everything. He looks like a man on a mission right now. He is 4 of 5, 12 points, 3 of 3 on threes. And as the Warriors cut it to 7, the Clippers push it back up to 12.
Time out.
Fires and hits.
moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now, there's Skyrizi. Keep your skin clearer with Skyrizi. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months. Of those, nearly 9 out of 10 sustained it through 1 year. And Skyrizi is 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
It's my moment, so I just gotta say, nothing is everything.
Skyrizi may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine. Now is the time to ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi.
Burger or grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Burger.
I want the crispy tenders and the tops. Patty. Really fresh. I'm going to try to chow this thing down before I get to the wrapper. Sonic Wacky Pack.
Dinner with the Drakes. Tonight? Alexa, ask Buick to start my Encore GX.
Uy, may nag-subscribe po. Maraming salamat sa bagong subscribe.
Thanks for watching, man.
Thank you.
Where's the pizza?
Buick Encore GX. Current eligible non-GM owners get nearly $4,300 purchase allowance on 2020 Buick Encore GX models.
Design isn't just for designers. It's for everyone. Canva is a free tool that makes designing anything easy.
When I found Canva, I fell in love with design. Now we're making more content than ever before.
Start designing for free at canva.com.
To say that Steph Curry's going to get his cardio against the Clippers is an understatement. Coletta, he has to really work against this suffocating defense, but he's 3 of 5 and has 9 points and has hit 3 threes. If I was Steph, I would need some more electrolytes and a few more bottles of that energy drink, but he's working off the ball a little more. They had him off the ball and had someone else bring it up, but you saw, I think it was that second clip where he gave it up and you saw him frustrated. He yelled. That's because he was looking to get it back, right? He's talking about the execution, and as soon as he gives it up, you got to be looking for him. Luka was looking for him. As I said, 500 threes, 1,500 blocks. Nobody else in league history has ever done that but Serge Ibaka. Amy Lee playing for Whitehead. Side flip to Marcus Morris. And finally, the Clippers miss a 3. They have been so lights out. They're better than 60% shooting. Mulder catch and shoot 3. So Damian Lee hits a 3. Mulder hits a 3. And the Warriors just won't go away. That drew in his defender. Just made the right decision. They helped off the strong side corner, which is not a good idea with Steph. Morris held by Damian Lee off the ball. You know what's the lifeline for the Dubs tonight is they're 7 of 14 on threes. You gotta look at this. High ball screen, and watch, you see Marcus Morris there. He came off of Mulder because Steph had gotten by the 2 defenders that were guarding the pick and roll. So that's, even when you don't see Steph scoring, he's making plays, and he's going to be unselfish and make the right decision, and that's why you need to look for him when he gets out, because he's so unselfish. Pass inside, deflected, retreat. Anything against the scattered defense.
Sa mga bagong viewers ko, pa-subscribe naman. Salamat.
Relocate triple. There we go. So
Carry po. 4 over 5 sa 3.
Oh, George. They lost it. And the reason that's a foul is you always hear that the contact created an advantage. When he lost it initially, it's not an issue, but when he was going to lose possession, yeah, that contact created an advantage. He called a foul.
I'm always scared when I see guys get rolled up on like that. He's down still, but that's almost like a lineman in football. And someone just falls and watch Mulder just trip. That's left leg. Good thing luckily it slid. Yes, it did exactly. Yeah. That was close to being really bad, but I'm happy to see, especially after the horrific injury he had. I don't want him to get hurt anymore. PG-13 stayed in the game. That's a good thing. Ibaka in the middle of that zone look. Alive with the shot clock at 2. He's got to rise from the mid-range. Warriors playing the D right now, but Ibaka the rebound. Position for them. He misses on the baby hook, but Ibaka Zubats. I like that center combo. Pascal, he knows he's got the shot blocker there. That's a draw.
Teka lang mga Lodi. Refresh lang natin.
Can do better than that. He was sitting there with Wiseman checking in. That's like a 9-year veteran move. When you know you're getting subbed out, you get that last shot. It's only his second year. He's got the green light. He should. Pascal's been playing. He's earned it basketball. He's earned it. 6 straight games in double figures for him. Wiseman back in. Jordan's going to work on Mulder. He's got that height advantage. Wheeling in the lane. Lost it somehow. Gets to Batum. I was going to say, that'd be the craziest assist of the night. The ricochet on the rebound. That's a Beverly that pass. And then Beverly, a warm-up 3. And the Warriors dodge it twice. They've been getting offensive rebounds, but the Warriors gets stops after it. Are down to 52% shooting from the Warrior offense. Come along to the rim. Draymond right to the rim. And guess who made that play? Steph. All the bodies on him. 2 defenders on him, including Draymond. Whip it back to Draymond. Wide open layup. Warriors grinding their way back in. They trailed in this game by 17. Lob from deep. Said he had been 1 for his last 9 on 3s. And finally Kawhi Leonard hits a triple.
3 minutes.
Beverly in the lane.
Very easy thing.
And Florida at home just blew by Beverly. And the ball was still getting got a foul on the pass here. Now Steph was limited to 13 points on Wednesday. He's already got 14 in the first half. By Beverly. And then high over Ibaka. Beverly opened up a little too much. He's usually more square with Steph. So instead of 5 of 17, Steph is 5 of 8. Ibaka wing jumper. That's tough. If he's going to stop like that, that's just really tough to ask Wiseman to help on the guy coming off his 3 and then get back when you think he's rolling the basket. You're going to the basket and he stops short. Ibaka's 7 of 8. His 14 leading the Clippers. George has 12. Steph in traffic again. Oh, steal by Kawhi Leonard. He waited for that one while George was transition, flipping it up and in. So the Clippers, a little push here. Warriors are cut it to 6 and have 2 chances on 3s. You look up, and the Clippers push it back to 11. The excellence of LA on both ends, fully on display tonight.
Magandang umaga, mga good viewers. Hello. Subscribe naman po. Subscribe naman sa 8 viewers natin dyan. 8 viewers. Yung isa count ko, yung 7 dams lang po. So ako lang nanonood sa sarili ko. No?
Warriors have been lethal tonight. 56% shooting, 6 of 13 on threes, and the games from Paul George and Ibaka have been incredible. They built a 17-point lead. Warriors got it to 8. They built a 14-point lead. Warriors got it back down to 6. Now they build an 11-point lead. The Warriors are game, and they're battling for one, but you're looking at the Clippers 8++ on both ends tonight.
Yeah, they really have brought it on both ends, and at least the Warriors are shooting the 3 ball, 8 for 18, 44%.
That's why they're in the game. Wiseman, the fake dribble, hit the fake handout, and then he would get to the line, and it's like one shot, and he's already at the rim.
Wiseman saw that it worked for Kelly Oubre earlier in the game. Remember that?
Yeah.
Saw Kelly Oubre do it. He's like, let me try this. Let me add this to my repertoire.
Well, a lot of bigs in the league are doing it,
and the reason it works so well is your defender is just expecting you to hand it off. You just lull them to sleep. They relax for a split second, and you just explode to the rim.
Yeah, great trends. Tonight's item of the game, the Warrior Classic Edition, the City hat, for just $11.99. Save at shop.warriors.com. Anything with the City logo is fantastic. And Wiseman, in the early part of his career, very early, game 9, 62% free thrower, but making them both there, his stroke looks pretty solid. And keeping the Clippers off the line so far. These post-ups, here comes the double by Draymond. He went for the hat.
I think he tripped before he got there. I don't know if he meant to come in that hot. Again, he tried to catch Leonard off guard. He came while the ball was in the air, which is something you're taught to do at times. Sometimes you could do it as soon as he dribbles, depending on how you feel like that offensive player, how good he is at making decisions and passing out of it. But Draymond just fell before he got there, I think.
I'll ask you the easiest and most obvious question. Who's
Why
the highest
taking this
winning
picture?
percentage player in the NBA right now?
And I'm talking for his career, Draymond.
Sa mga bagong viewers ko, pa-subscribe naman.
Beat Kawhi at 398 and 133. 75% of the games he participated in have been W's. The best player percentage of any player in the league.
Yeah, he wins. He's won a lot.
Well, years in San Antonio, championship in Toronto, and it's not like the Clippers are slackers either, so Leonard is exceptional. 1 out of 2 from the line, 10-point game, final minute 45 here. Batum stayed with Steph nicely, made him pick it up. Shot clock down to 6. Wiggins on the wall. That's tough sled right there. On the 3. Trying to beat the clock. He got the foul. He made something out of nothing with only 6 attempts to shoot. That does not happen very often.
He does have the handle, and he's pretty quick, but Kawhi was moving his feet, got a little over-aggressive with his hands, and that length in the claw, and Leonard got a little overextended, and as soon as he did, that quick first step from Andrew Wiggins, well, actually had a live dribble. He was just able to explode to his left, and stop and go up and get the foul. Smart play.
That's making something out of nothing as the clock is winding down.
That
free throw.
He's gotten used to playing through that mask, obviously. Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, 8 stitches in the mouth on Christmas.
Walang counter one.
The mask will be coming off.
2-3 lang eh.
Wiggins, 2 free throws.
They're not letting them get separation. Crazy amount of separation.
Single digits after being down 17. I don't want to say the Clippers can't play any better, but they've been amazing to watch tonight. Leonard gets Wiseman, the rookie, on the switch. Shot clock at 9, and then the 3 on the step back. Leonard, he and Paul George and Ibaka, it's just been amazing.
James Wiseman, just tip your hat. That's the shot you want to see.
Wiggins had to save that because he had touched it last, and the Warriors haven't had a lot of turnovers, but a couple of those giveaways are really hurting. Paul George 14, Ibaka 14, Kawhi Leonard 11, Steph 14, only Warrior in double figures. Kawhi dragging and drawing the defense. Paul George 3. That's not the guy you want to leave.
Awit talaga mga Warriors fan.
6 of 7, 4 of 4 on 3. into 6. It's back up to 14. Curry all the way down the lane.
Wala pa eh.
On the rim. But the Warriors will get it back because the Clippers couldn't grab it. Steph wanted that one back. Just a really solid drive.
Uy, sa mga bagong viewers natin, pa-subscribe naman.
Reggie Jackson's going to check in. Kawhi's almost frustrated to come out of the game. Got to put both hands up in the air like, what's going on here? He's got 2 fouls. I think they want to make sure he doesn't pick up a third. Wiseman for 3. And James Wiseman, one of the more amazing three-point shooters for a youngster. Ibaka just didn't want to go out there. He was just slow reacting. Beverly down the lane. Got all the way to the rim, picked up the foul, and laid it in. And that's, you hit it 3 on one end, and the way Paul George's been going, Ibaka's been going, you don't want Beverly to end up getting something. His first field goal of the night, he had been 0 for 4. Well, Steph thought he was going to his left. He's going to come off the screen or either pass it to Ibaka, who would flex to the elbow. And again, you're just lulled to sleep, not all the way ready to defend. Quick crossover. He's able to get by Steph, and then the weak side is just not ready to rotate. Draymond was actually there, but he's able to slip through there. Yeah, Draymond picked up his 3rd foul on that play. About a 6-second game shot clock difference.
You know, 9 viewers, oh. Subscribe naman, oh. 9 viewers. Subscribe, 9 viewers. 10 viewers. Wala, sir. Ay, nakuha ni Kay. Wala pa din, maalat. Nakuha ni Ibaka, no? Last time po, 65-51. 65-51. Kita po tayo ulit mamaya, 3rd quarter po, no? 65-51. Sa Baraka. Sawawaw. Po, suto. Sawawaw. Right back tayo. 65-51.
He's trying to make the adjustments to get open shots now.
We've also found out why the Clippers are a championship contender. Right? They've got lockdown defense. Now, Steph made it. They made one little mistake. Steph made them pay. But great defense and big time efficient offense. 58% from the field, 53% from the three-point line.
Man, Paul George having his way there. We'll talk a little about him coming up on the other side here. Paul George, 6 for 7. All 4 3-point attempts. He's made them all. PG having his way with the Golden State Warriors. We'll talk about the Clippers.
Because of this, we built Escape with Ford Copilot 360. Because of this, we built Ford Edge with intelligent all-wheel drive. Because of this, we built Ford EcoSport to give you traction when and where you need it. And because Ford SUVs are built for this, you make Ford America's best-selling brand.
S&G Carpet has offered affordable quality since 1948, growing into one of the largest and best family-owned flooring companies in America, with showrooms featuring Northern California's largest selection of flooring, all backed by S&G's no-surprise guarantee and promise to beat any written estimate by 10%. Go to sgcarpet.com for the showroom nearest you or to schedule a free in-home consultation. S&G, more than carpet, where quality is affordable.
Think about finally having everything you always wanted.
You've always had everything. Now it's my turn. Get used to it.
Introducing my brand new chicken crispy crunchy bread
are my juicy, thickest filet yet, topped with mystery sauce and pickles, brioche bun. My club sandwich combos, only at Jack in the Box.
Welcome back to Halftime Live, presented by Jack in the Box, and the Warriors have some work to do as we look at the first half stats here. Willie and Darrell Clippers shooting really well. Darrell with the team stats right there.
Yeah, the thing that really jumps out to me is the field goal percentage and also from three. 58% from field goal, 53 from three. That's going to be tough to beat anybody with a team, shooting that high. So they got to definitely make the shots a little bit harder in the second half, try to run guys off the three-point line, make it tough on them.
Yeah, and with those percentages, you've got Serge Ibaka, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George, 17 for 24 combined. So maybe you start doubling those guys. No one's in double figures off the bench. Put the pressure on the bench to come through scoring.
Quick keys to the second half for the Warriors.
I think defensively, get the ball out of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George's hands, make the bench beat you. Offensively, make sure you concentrate on getting Steph free early and often.
Yeah, definitely. Make those guys work for their points.
The rest of the way, we'll see if Steph Curry can lead the Warriors to a victory over the Clippers. Second half coming up right here on NBC's Sports Bay Area. We'll see you for the Clippers show.
Dinner with the Drakes tonight? Alexa, ask me what's going on for GX. Foreplay.
Dinner's for their
Kids. Thanks for watching them.
Where's the pizza?
Buick Encore GX. Current eligible non-GM owners get nearly $4,300 purchase allowance on 2020 Buick Encore GX models.
Who's USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy. You can save you money on home and renters insurance. Become a member today. Call us for a quote. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Peacock has The Office, a show about a mid-level regional paper company. Also, Flockerton, Grilled Feet, Undies and the Dandies, Chili Disaster, and Happily Ever After. Also, Prison Mike. That's why you can't now watch The Office. Every episode, extras, and exclusives. Streaming now at PeacockTV.com.
Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life.
Where else can you get access to the game's best every night? Where else can you make a fast break? From one live game to hundreds of others. Where else can you watch every team or just your team whenever you want? On your phone, TV, or whatever. Only here on NBA League Pass. Our TV provider on NBA.com/watch now.
You end up having our 4 plays of the day with Paul George, 6 of 7 shooting, 17 points, 4 of 4 on 3, PG-13 was should have been rated R. He went to work. Mentioned it, 17 points for him. Others are getting involved too. You got Serge Ibaka with 14. Well, Serge Ibaka, the shot chart. He was killing the Warriors on the offensive glass, then he's able to space out, and then defensively, he's always there to protect the rim. This was the A++ Clipper first half. They would be leading any team in the league right now, and Tyronn Lue has got to be so pleased with the offensive efficiency. And then the Warriors had 7 turnovers, 17. The Clippers turned into 17 points where he's off of turnovers, and they're doing it from inside and out. 20 points in the paint, but then you got the 8 threes. They haven't shot a ton of threes. 15 is not a lot to have in today's NBA, but they've been efficient, made the Warriors pay for every mistake they've made. They've been solid on the defensive end. This is, you got to have a near perfect game if you're going to compete with the Clippers on a night like this. The Warriors are on the line of the limit because they're making threes, 9 of 19. And Steph, after 5 of 17, the other night, 5 of 10 with 14 points and 7 assists. He can't do much more. And so it's going to have to be other supplementary scores. And I think for the Warriors, you're seeing the, what it looks like at the top of the mountaintop. This experience, ready, and you said it. There's kind of starting from what would be an underachievement in the bubble when Denver took them out in 7 games and they blew a 3-1 lead. Sure, they're out to redemption. Got something to prove. A little bit of dogging them, trying to show the world what's up. Paul George with Patrick Beverly, Ibaka, and Nicholas Batum. Beverly strikes that 3. He's been nearly 50% on this young year. Rotate to the right guy, they're making you pay. Every time you make a mistake, that's another great shoot. Patrick Beverly. Back up to the largest lead for the Clippers. They had it at 17, Warriors got it down to 6. Steph curling out that 3. Back up to 17 right now. When you watch this Clipper team, you're like, how did they lose by 51 to Dallas? And how were they ever down by 50 at halftime, which is an NBA record, as Wiseman couldn't collect that rebound, and that'll remain LA ball. That's what I'm saying. They just didn't come to play that game. They just decided not to show up. Period, point blank. Tonight they showed up. It's just a different team. And that can't happen when you have that championship aspiration. Wiggins ran Kawhi off the line, got him into traffic. Batum catch and shoot and missed the 3, tipped up and out. Look at Beverly in there. The ball loose on the deck. Wiseman will get down there. Wiseman doesn't mind jump balls because he's going to win a lot of those. They're just a more aggressive team on both sides of the ball, on the boards, 50-50 balls. Patrick Beverly set the tone, and they are moving the ball like crazy tonight. The Warriors have all kinds of long throws out there to make multiple efforts. Anytime someone stops working or someone doesn't rotate, Clippers are finding that man. Patrick Beverly, 49% shooting. We saw him with an open shot. Nicholas Batum, 46%. Paul George, 48% from three-point range. Got shooters everywhere. Wiseman should win this tap against Beverly. Beverly's going to try something. Well, he's still got Batum. Got in front of Steph and knocked it away. Just the night right there. Again, they're paying for their mistakes again. Draymond gets beat back door. The help has to come. They find the open man. So the Clippers, who've been either up or down 20 in every game except Wednesday, are up 20 right now, and Steph has missed his first 2 shots here. That was probably the most open Steph has been, but they've created so many bodies on him. It's almost weird. Paul George for three. I was going to say, if he made that, to start the bus. Down 20. Got to play possession by possession against a team as good as LA. Andrew Wiggins missing that three short. That ball did not move around that time. Beverly in transition, and there is Wiggins. Pretty good redemption as he just snuffed that shot. And pick up the blocking foul on Batum.
Yeah, that was probably one of the easier blocks Andrew Wiggins has ever had. Beverly didn't get really crafty or creative or anything. Beverly's actually smiling right now. He's like, what was I thinking? That guy's got length. And this is the blocking foul. Nicholas Batum. And Batum's like, you right. Good call.
Captain Wiseman. They put Wiseman in the decision-making role there. Didn't want the charge, so he took the shot instead. Baca ran the floor. Wiseman recovered to snuff him.
Yep, they went off under Baca this time.
And that'll be Warrior ball. Just a good block from behind. It's a good hustle by Wiseman because Ibaka sprinted, and Wiseman didn't give up on the play.
Yung sinasabi mo kung gusto yung pangalan yung ano eh. Wiseman, lumakdak ko nga, no? Wiseman.
That was aggressive on the second one, took his frustrations out.
Well, Wiseman's mom is here, attending his first NBA game. She had to like that little dunk.
It's hard work building a successful business. So make sure your payments platform is working just as hard. Addy opens the door to innovative ways to pay, enhanced customer experiences, and new business opportunities, so you can focus on what you do best, growing your business. Stay a step ahead with the payments platform that adapts and evolves with you. Addy, business, not boundaries.
I need new struts for my 2010 Chevy.
Google mo na lang yan, sir.
By AC Delco KYB at $850.
We might be able to get some struts from the warehouse.
While watch the counterman tap on his computer, hope he chooses the right part. Go to rockauto.com. Auto and body parts from hundreds of manufacturers. Choose the brands, prices, and features you want. Auto parts at the lowest price. Conveniently delivered to your home business.
Security 14 points.
Record pace. We were the first to bring 5G nationwide. And now that Sprint is a part of T-Mobile, we're turning up the speed. Upgrading over 1,000 towers a month with ultra-capacity 5G to bring speeds as fast as Wi-Fi to cities and towns across America. And we're adding more every week. Coverage and speed. Who says you can't have it all? Football has returned.
The new season is underway. New champions, Liverpool, buckle their turds. New hope. You better believe it. New star. Iceberg for Christian Pulisic. Absolutely brilliant by the American. Bruno Fernandes. The future is here. All rise for the
KYB
Anyone can fall victim to moving fraud.
Do not sign a contract without knowing who you're dealing with.
Do the research on the company that's physically doing your moving.
Do as much diligence as you can and document as well as you can.
Do Better Business Bureau searches. I would Google a company online.
And the best place to find information is through the U.S. Department of Transportation.
Learn how to protect your belongings. Visit protectyourmove.gov.
Warriors basketball on NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Toyota. Wouldn't it be nice to drive the most trusted brand in California? Take a test drive at your local dealer today.
Friday night, the city by the bay. Bringing inside Chase Center with the Clippers pushing it to the 18-point advantage. James Wiseman. Donjali Artis, James's mom, is here. Oh, Mom's in the house. I talked to James at a season ticket holder event last night, virtually, and he was very excited about Mom coming out to be with them and watch him play. It's got to be a proud mom. She raised a really good young man. Mature, smart. Very humble for 19 years of age, and is just taking in all the information from Draymond, Steph, and
nangyari mga sir. Ika na, wala yung ating refresh lang natin sir ha. Okay. Medyo mabagal ha. Oh my goodness.
incredible performance. Just keep playing, see if you can get some stops on this end, get some deflections, get your energy up, keep attacking on the offensive end. Up and under pass to Batum. Draymond was there. You cannot let Beverly keep sneaking in for these rebounds. Just demoralizing. This man is everywhere. And Steve Kerr's going to take a timeout. All that good defense forced the miss, and the smallest guy on the floor comes against the rebound. What is he doing? Oh, my goodness. I don't even want to try to describe that.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
If you printed out directions to get here today, you're in the right place. My seminars are a great tool to help young homeowners who are turning into their parents. Now remember, they're not programs, they're TV shows. You woke up early. No one cares. Yes?
So I was using something called Home Quote Explorer from Progressive to easily compare home insurance rates. Was I hashtagging?
Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer.
Guess what? The waiter doesn't need to know your name.
You never know when winter's going to rear its icy head. So make sure you're ready with enough all-wheel drive fueled courage to bravely go where others just won't. Head into your local Kia dealer today and check out all your favorite cold conquering models.
Think about finally having everything you always wanted.
You've always had everything. Now it's my turn.
Time out lang mga sir. Sa mga bagong viewers ko, subscribe naman po. Pasuyo lang sir. Medyo sumisipon tayo eh. COVID.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friends. It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, or year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Basketball on NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Planet Orange, effective eco-friendly pest control. The Clippers in search of
Game.
leading by 18.
Apat na viewers ko. Dalawa dami. Saka isang account ko. So isa lang nanonood sa akin.
Nationwide, your wireless, your rules only with Xfinity Mobile. And
ay sa'yo.
the Warriors had it down to 16. And come up with a stop you headed the other way, except Patrick Beverly sneaks in and gets the Clippers another basket. And demoralizing. And Steve Kerr, immediate timeout. Somebody keep that guy off the glass. Beverly has 5 rebounds. This is the Patrick Beverly kind of game. They haven't been able to match his intensity.
Warriors go po.
Celebration in history of mankind. Wiggins, strong kick to Oubre, and steps out of bounds again.
That's something that a lot of players struggle with. But we got to look at this. I don't know what that is. What is he trying to scratch his armpits? Why? And his teammates are doing it too. I got to give it to him, man. He's set the tone with his intensity and his energy. If you're on his team, you love him. If you're against him, if you're not on his team, you hate his guts. George finally missing a three. He started 4-4 from distance.
Yeah, just Spider-Man.
Draymond attacking Kawhi. That kind of slipped out of his hands. The Warriors come up empty without a shot attempt.
Spider-Man. Bobo Bonjing, Bobo Bonjing. Bobo Bonjing. Spider-Man pala yun. Warriors ball po. 7, 27. Wala pa rin score. Let's see.
Steph Curry, shoot three. Beverly's trying to say he pushed off, but no, that did not happen. Who was the, I'm going to say this gently, who was the most verbal opponent you ever went against? Verbal opponent? Basically a guy who chirped all the time. I remember Keith Wilkins, he was actually my teammate in Kentucky, so he would just talk just because he knew me, so he was pretty verbal. But I remember going against Kobe. He would never talk to me, but Steven Jackson would get him riled up. So, he was probably one of the more verbal guys just because Steven Jackson got under his skin. They used to love going at each other. They were boys too, but a little friendly, competitive banter.
Now, you know who was a lethal trash talker, but he was not animated, so unless you were on the court, you didn't really know. Larry Bird.
I was going to say Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. Oh, man.
He was just clever with it, though. He created. Draymond's a great trash talker. Remember how he's talking crazy to Paul Pierce
on the free throw line. So the free throw's all in for Steph. He's got 17 tonight. Baca, kick out to Kawhi. And this is, as you said, is the second best three-point shooting team. And they are rolling tonight, 11 of 23 from beyond the arc.
Right,
Warriors in tough position. There's the best three-point shooter in the world, is Curry.
Very good. Sumagot, no? Sinagot.
The lone Warrior double-digit scorer.
Nothing.
Especially if he gets him with a step back. 15-point game. When you get a couple stops, a couple buckets, a little momentum for the Warriors, make the Clippers feel you a little bit.
Clippers ball. Paul George, wala, sir.
He's moving the rebound. He's Steph boxed out Patrick Beverly. He's trying to get another one. Draymond looking for Steph initially. Moving off the ball was Kawhi. Wiggins with a shot clock at 10. Kawhi, the claw. Nearly had the steal. Wiggins got it back. Andrew Wiggins all the way down the lane. And that's Draymond and Wiggins kind of talking to each other there, but
I just said Draymond because he was open.
No, I saw it. But what I liked about that play is that Kawhi thought he had a steal, and Wiggins did not give up on the play and got it back.
Yeah, and he used that to his advantage. Now Kawhi's dead. Someone else has to rotate over. And he went in there and got a foul. So if he makes the free throws, we're good. But you see Kawhi Leonard use his claw, almost get it. And now you're home free, and then Patrick Beverly had to rotate over off of Draymond. That's why I say Draymond. He got the free throw line, so that's good.
But you brought up a good point. Is look, they're watching the next couple weeks. You know, when Wiggins drives, his passing has been better, but he could have set Draymond up there. When Oubre drives, he's not seeing other guys. That the downhill drives to dish in addition to just scoring yourself.
That's one.
I think too. That's something we just see. Learning to play with guys. Wiggins makes
6 minutes score.
Got 11 now.
Yes, I know.
The Warriors advanced 13. Baca missing and Draymond the rebound. Long way to go with 5:40 remaining in the third. Clippers have come with their best tonight on this Friday night. Curry, that three just a little short. And here comes Batum running it back. Steph staying with Beverly. Shot clock down to 10. And he switches on to Kawhi. Now down to 5. Kawhi down the lane. The kick out to Beverly, better pass Batum. And that was a great closeout by Looney as he missed that three. 13-point game. They get a couple buckets here. Looney averted the turnover. These empty possessions, you can't have it tonight against the Clips. Paul George flipping it up and in and drawing the foul. Every mistake is a back-breaking response by the Clippers. 10 turnovers, and you've already got 19 points off the turnover, plus a free throw coming.
I think that's the theme of the game. You talked about the turnovers. I'm talking about defensively, too. Someone doesn't rotate over, but that's just Paul George in transition in attack mode, but it was created by the stop they got on the other end.
Also, too, think of how prolific the Clippers have been with 78 points. This is only the 5th free throw they've shot. They have shot the ball so well and dialed in from distance, 11 of 25. They have not had to live at the line.
Their numbers look incredible. But on the other side, the Warriors have missed some opportunities, missed some open shots they normally make.
Paul George with 23. Ivica Zubac's back in. Ken Bazemore has checked in. Steph just spoon-fed Looney there, but he couldn't quite get it. Reloaded Beverly's right there. There's still 2 more Clippers on Curry. Got around Zubac's little floater, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul.
Steph is having to work so hard to get his offense. And if Ken Bazemore steps in there and sets a screen for Steph as he's coming out to the corner, he may get a look. But as it was, Ken Bazemore was in his way. Then 2 defenders were in perfect position to trap Steph in the corner. He has to do some crazy move to get out of it and charge. It's just he's having to work so hard if they're not looking for him on the give and goes.
Wide up and under. And you got a foul. Ron Looney will pick up the personal. Now, Pascal's going to come in because if you look at this Warrior unit, after Steph, Bazemore, Looney, Draymond, and Oubre, I don't want to say you have 4 non-shooters there, but the Clippers are going to have the whole team guarding Steph.
That's the thing. If your man isn't guarding you, go ahead.
All the fans that are joining us tonight from the Dub Hub, I want to say welcome. Interactive virtual fan experience gives you a new perspective on Warrior games at Chase Center. All the info on the Dub Hub is at Warriors.com.
I say, if your man isn't guarding you, you can still help Steph. Like, you can give him a handoff, you can go set a screen for him, because your defender isn't going to be ready to help. And I just don't think they're thinking that way, especially with Steph off the ball. There's ways to get him open if they're looking for it. If everybody's on the same page. Right now you have one guy looking and like 3 others not.
Well, Oubre continues to struggle on threes. And then Looney called for the rebounding foul. Warriors have 1 to give there, so no free throws.
And I think the mentality is everybody else, they're trying to stay aggressive, but there's a balance to it too. Right? You don't want to just sit and watch Steph and rely on him to do everything. But you do want to look for him and try to set screens for him while you're staying aggressive and looking for your own offense. It's just instincts.
Steph is tracking Lou Williams, but Paul George is charging Steph on the other end. Kawhi at the elbow with the shot clock at 10. We're going to get a running start and a 1-4 set on Looney here. Kawhi, that lethal mid-range. It's just so well done. He's worked on it. Remember, he was a defender coming into the league and has worked himself into a brilliant 2-way player. Well, Looney's going to be called for a moving screen, and he did not appreciate that at all.
But you're okay with that, though, because they're looking to set a screen for Steph. That was going to be a stagger screen in court. And he's got Paul George on. Watch Kevon Looney run up there, and Zubac was going to be on Steph. Leonard was going to come over there, but that's what you want.
So back up to 20 after the Warriors had trimmed it to 13. Steph trying to hound Kawhi. And Bazemore now with the Warriors over the limit. That'll be Kawhi Leonard free throws.
He's always so under control. He's so strong. At that time he just flashed, and the Warriors are trying to be aggressive, but he's just using all their momentum against them.
15th pick in 2011. Remember, he was traded on draft day for George Hill. If you want the trivia answer, Kawhi was actually drafted by Indiana. Went to the Spurs. Four-time All-Star, the two-time champion, the two-time Finals MVP, the two-time Defensive Player of the Year. I remember after like my 7th knee procedure, the Spurs brought me back in to see if I was back. And we're playing pickup, and Greg Popovich is there, and Kawhi gets on me in the post. And he puts his hand on my back, and I could not move. It felt like 2 hands on my back. Steph gets a good look at the dude that knocks that one in. But he put his hand on my back. I couldn't move. And so I'm looking around like, hey, this is hand checking. Someone do something. Pop looks back at me. He's like, well, make a move, Bozo. So I just jump out and then go into some spinning move that no one should ever try ever. But when they call this man the Claw, like he is Wolverine.
There's Mulder running the floor, picking up the foul. And so after the Curry three, a rare transition opportunity for the Dubs.
They're still fighting. You get a stop, get out and run. You got numbers. Only Paul George is back. Steph makes Paul George commit enough to pass it back to Mulder, who wasn't staying too parallel with Steph. You want to stay a little bit behind the ball handler there so he can pass it back to you and not have to pass it through the defender. That's a well-executed 2-on-1. They're just continuing to play a little full-court press here back into his zone again.
Mulder, 6 points in 9 minutes. Clippers had pushed it to 22, and now they're just playing kind of the officiating game. It's foul, foul, foul. The Clippers are so experienced. They have the Warriors over the limit. And Kawhi, the really elite players know how to live at the line here. If you watch this play, think of Looney was called for the moving screen, and then watch Zubac, and to the point where Steve Kerr is going to challenge this play. Because you have a Zubac moving screen before Bazemore is called for the foul. And we will see the adjudication after the timeout.
You never know when winter's going to rear its icy head. But with enough all-wheel drive fueled courage, you can bravely go where others just won't. Head into your local Kia dealer today and check out all your favorite cold-conquering models.
Special delivery.
At Domino's, you can now stream thousands of movies for free with any online order, no matter what you order. So you can have stuffed cheesy bread with extra cheesy rom-coms.
It's you.
It's you. It's me.
Or saddle up on the couch for specialty pizza and a Western. Get 30-day access to stream thousands of movies for free on Epix Now with any online order from Domino's.
You never know when winter's going to rear its icy head. But with enough all-wheel drive fueled courage, you can bravely go where others just won't. Head into your local Kia dealer today and check out all your favorite cold-conquering models.
What players want is consistency, and so Kevon Looney was called for a moving screen. Zubac moves right there and bounces Bazemore into Kawhi. So Ken Bazemore was called for the foul, but he's saying, wait a minute, that was a moving screen. You can see him right there stick his leg out, and he is moving.
That's how you get those thigh contusions. So that is not going to feel good for Ken Bazemore in the morning.
Steve Kerr challenged that, and David Guthrie was taking a look at it. David, 16 years in the league, 58 playoff games, and 5 trips to the finals.
Successful.
And I think David Guthrie is good enough that this will be overturned and be a successful challenge.
I did stick out his knee out a little bit. You have to be all the way stationary.
Okay, so after review, the challenge is successful. Zubac sets an illegal screen, which causes contact, so it is an offensive foul on Zubac. Golden State will get their timeout back because it was a successful challenge.
And that's why David Guthrie has done 5 games in the finals in his career, because that is a correctly done.
Bazemore agrees. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
And we mentioned consistency, so if Looney, that's an offensive moving screen. Zubac, moving screen. Well done. And consistent.
Triple stagger for Steph. Oh.
What? How about the movement from Mulder than to Looney? With guys guarding Curry on that half-court trade.
It started with a triple stagger for Steph, and the big stays with Steph. And you get Kevon Looney rolling to the basket, the last big.
So the Warriors are down 22. It's a 14-point game. Marcus Morris tough step back. Curry the rebound in motion. Kawhi Leonard's in his way. Curry goes right around him. Beats Kawhi to the rim to lay it up and in.
Kawhi's like, where's my help? Kawhi could never get him squared up in transition. Steph just kept attacking because no one stopped him. Got all the way.
10 unanswered for the Dubs.
Steph's on one right now.
There's from Luke Kennard. Lou Williams, Zubats, and Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams inside. That's by Pascal. Here comes Bazemore. He's got Kennard to beat. Running with Curry. Kawhi's there and knocked it away, but a foul.
The defense on the other side. I love Pascal and Looney working together to clock that one up. But the last bucket, Mulder moves it. Just a good roll to the basket because all the defense was focused on Steph. And Steph's drive going to the right. You saw him just jump a little bit to the left to make sure he can negate Kawhi Leonard's shot blocking ability. Got all the way to the basket. We got another challenge.
Well, Tyronn Lue going to challenge this foul.
It's the brand new chicken dance song. Get down, heat it up like it's on. Spin around one time if you want.
New chicken dance? New chicken sandwich. My juicy, thickest filet yet. My cluck sandwich combos. Only at Jack in the Box.
Dinner with the Drakes tonight? Alexa, ask Buick to start my Encore GX. For filet.
You know this dinner's for their
Kids. Thanks for watching them.
Where's the pizza?
The Buick Encore GX. Current eligible non-GM owners get nearly $4,300 purchase allowance on 2020 Buick Encore GX models.
Introducing my brand new chicken. Crispy, crunchy breading on my juicy, thickest filet yet. Topped with mystery sauce and pickles on a brioche bun. My cluck sandwich combos. Only at Jack in the Box.
Kalina, we have not called a game with two successful challenges, but
I think we might have one.
Luke Kennard here went across and pretty clean, and Steph touched this last. This could be Clipper ball out of bounds. It was called a foul on Luke Kennard, but that is not a foul.
That's all ball.
So that should be Clipper ball inbounded instead of Curry free throws, trying to add to that 10-0 Warrior run. And so David Guthrie and Nick Booker have not made the call yet. Both looking at it, but I think we're going to have two successful challenges.
Looks like it to me. Successful.
And so each coach gets one challenge. Steve Kerr used his perfectly.
The Warriors would have loved to get that bucket, too, or the free throws, because they're on a run.
The defender hits the ball. The ball is loose when the whistle goes off, so there's no foul. The ball's loose, so there'll be a jump ball at center circle. Any two players in the game, the shot clock will be reset to 24 seconds.
Okay, so
any two players.
Yeah, well, they don't have the continuation there, and David Guthrie explained that nicely, is that it was not a foul, which was correct use of the replay, but the ball was loose, and so jump it up, Zubats and Kevon Looney.
Yeah, because you can't continue to play because the whistle was blown.
Correct.
So
correct.
Everybody stopped.
And he said any two players in the game. Otherwise, you'd sub Wiseman in to win the tap.
I would have probably gone with Pascal to jump, honestly. I just feel like he's got a little more explosiveness, the quick jumps.
Zubats wants to knock it straight back to Lou Williams if he can. Oh, Bazemore read the play. Bazemore having it blocked by Lou Williams.
Lou Williams made
that's the best defensive play Lou Williams has ever made. Mulder a three. Oh, the Warriors missed that opportunity. They had scored 10 straight. They had it down to 12 and a chance to cut it to 9, and Mulder misses the three.
Lou Williams got a high for that block.
I got to, just bank that for Lou Williams forever. Morris denied. Looney the rebound. Push ahead to Curry. Steph a very deep three.
Hey, sometimes that's the only clean look you can get. Stop from 33, 35 feet. Knock it in.
So the final minute of this third, where's that Clipper 22-point lead? 13 unanswered by the Dubs. Kawhi with the turnover. Looney had it taken away, and then the foul.
It's a good foul because he was going to go get a layup. That's unfortunate because everybody had taken off the Warriors. They all thought Looney was going to grab that one.
So Kawhi, he turns it over here. Looney thinks he has it, but you expose the ball to the claw, and he can knock it away. It's a great play by Kawhi Leonard, and then the foul on Looney.
They just pinched. You saw Michael Mulder from the strong side just dig in there and get a hand on that ball, knock it loose. He got the deflection. Looney wasn't able to keep it.
Well, the first rule of thumb, if you have the ball anywhere near Kawhi Leonard, pass it to somebody else. He is that good defensively. He didn't have loves to go left. Goes left. The jumper misfiring. Long rebound. Mulder and Kennard save to Bazemore. 5 seconds to work with. Bazemore on Zubac. Out to Curry for 3.
You knew Ken Bazemore was eventually going to look back. This may be the hardest working 33-point Steph has ever had in his life.
It's an 18-2 Warrior run to end the quarter. Wow. The 22-point lead is down to 6. Curry's got 33 on 8 of 11 on threes. Clippers thought they'd put the Warriors away. Steph says, I don't think so. Let's play 12 more minutes and see if the Warriors can continue the comeback.
Planet Orange, a leader in eco-friendly, effective pest control. Let us be your partner for all your pest control needs, servicing residential, industrial, and commercial customers without harming the environment. Planet Orange, family-friendly, pet-friendly, and professional.
As a talking bucket of KFC, dinner time is my time to shine. Grab some piping hot chicken, young man. Much better than microwave hot dogs. Right, Dad? Eat up! I'm cooking tonight.
Warriors.
Get KFC with free delivery.
Warriors.
Holy
Warriors, Warriors, go.
Look what we did. We made it thin.
How is this possible, you ask?
It's not, but we got it up anyway.
Reese's Thins. Not sorry.
Richard Belomo. Ayan po, 8781 po. Salamat sa panonood. Pa-subscribe naman kung sino ka man.
Without harming the environment. Planet Orange,
Richard.
pet-friendly, and professional.
We all know making it in the bed can be hard, but for some it's even more difficult because of the color of their skin, which is why we're featuring the determination and success of Black-owned businesses in our local communities.
It's a good way for us to kind of capture this moment.
You put these characters together, they read love.
It's our job now to say we can do it and we can do it just as good.
To watch these stories, just visit NBCBayArea.com/makingitinthe-Bay.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it. First impression. My way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to high school, or working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. That's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
The fadeaway rainbow 3. Got it! Oh, he hit it!
We still the lead. We still the lead. We still the lead. We still the lead.
Steph Curry with a 19-point third quarter. 4 of 6 on threes. And Kalina, Beverly 6. Lou Williams comes in the game. And Steph's eyes light up.
Steph is hunting shots. He's saying, I don't care how many bodies you throw at me. I am going to find an opening, and there is nothing you can do to keep me from exploding through it.
Our Toyota game summary, and he's so hot that this is normally his rest. And Steve Kerr starts Steph in the fourth quarter.
Warriors ball. Mga kaibigan, ayan na. Ganahan natin, last quarter na. Curry, tumilis. Uwal.
Damian Lee with the rebound. Bazemore attacking Zubac.
Bazemore. Ganado po. Bazemore.
Looking for drives, and he drives at opportune times. How about this turn of events for the Dubs? All kinds of momentum. Down 22 and left for dead, but so much to have left.
Uy!
The weak side
Nice to pick Curry, no? Ang lupit, no? Okay, kay Curry. Curry.
It's a 1-2-2 zone. That's a good pass. Damian Lee, corner 3. Yes, sir! You just see how pass will set the screen so no one can close out.
Saya lang. Yung mga hindi nanonood ng laro ng Warriors ngayon, bahala kayo. Hindi kita laban. Mula 20, isa na lang. Yun, wala po. Isa lang ang viewers ko, no? Hey! Isa lang ang viewers namin.
Steph is just leading the way and making plays, either scoring for himself. Obviously, Zubac is on, so Kennard's got to get over there. And Paul George is going to be the only one to close out to Damian Lee on the weak side, but he was in the paint. Just the whole defense had shifted over to focus on Steph to make sure that they were able to help. And Steph saw it, and so did Eric Pascal on the weak side. Watch.
Bazemore, nagsusok sa bulaki. Mga kapatid.
Bazemore pulled the string short on the first free throw. A chance to tie it here.
Pangalawang free throw, mga kapatid.
In the second, and the 22-point lead is gone. Courtesy of Curry. This is wild. 24-2 Warrior run.
This is wild.
Trying to restore order, and he does. Drop it in the jumper. He's got 25. Steps out right now, so Eric Pascal's got to be aggressive. Wanamaker and Pascal. Pascal right to the rim.
Pascal,
Looks like he was a traffic cone.
Actually, galing to kay Bazemore. Yung momentum, ginawa ni Bazemore yan, At ni Curry, Bazemore, Curry, commendable. Kennard, look up Kennard. Wanamaker. Go, Warriors! Go!
Pascal 3. His second one of the night, and the Warriors have the lead. That's how you feel if he's making that. He's just unstoppable. They're just going to give him that shot. 7 straight double-digit scoring games for Pascal off the bench. They are locked in right now.
Go, Warriors! Go, Warriors! Go, Warriors! Nanonood din si Coco. Tingnan mo yung ginagana si Coco. Go, Warriors! Go, Warriors! Go, Warriors! Go, Warriors! Go, Warriors! Go, Warriors! Nakawala rin si Coco. Grabe naman ko si Pascal, Kung kailangan maasahan, gumagawa, Kung kailangan. Rough move.
Marcus Morris, Damian Lee, slid by. Morris, the tough runner, and a nice rebound by Wanamaker. Look at the Warriors trying to get in transition. The Clippers don't want to play up and down. And Paul George knocking it out of bounds.
They're trying to
They're trying to expose Zubats. And Zubats, look how far off Zubats plays on Pascal. And he still can't stay in front of him.
Pinagpuyatan ko ba no, guys? No.
Pinagpuyatan. Kaya walang
Dinig ka, no?
It's just the opening he saw. He had the angle.
Yung pinagpuyatan mong gawin, no?
Ay po sa 6 viewers, 6 naman eh.
Out of the game.
Sabi natin naman si Kono, kung panalo na tayo, no?
Wanamaker threw that to Noah, but Draymond was grounded. Shot clock at 7. Bazemore, it's a warm-up 3. They're just the skills right now.
Grabe. Bazemore, no? Grabe, ang ganda ng laban. Wow, sayang naman mga hindi nanood, no?
This is a 34-6 run.
Ay, hindi pa nanonood, manood na kayo. Ganda ng laban. Woohoo! Bazemore, 3 points. No, isa-isahin natin, no? Bazemore, nagpagana ng momentum. Tapos si Curry, nung end of third quarter, no? Buzzer beater na 3, no? Tapos nung simula ng fourth, nandun na si Eric Pascal, siya ang score, no? Ito na ang score natin, no?
Anywhere convenient, everyday security. Bankers here to help. For wherever you want to go. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Road trips elevated. With impeccable styling and the roomiest cabin yet, you can tow the whole crew. And maybe some other things too. Roughing it never looked so good. Wouldn't it be nice to adventure out all year long? Get $1,000 cash back on 2021 Highlander.
So, ang dami na nating viewers, no? Pasubscribe naman po, sabi ni Coco. Ayan, 5 viewers na po.
Toyota.
Pinagpuyatan ko po yan.
S&G Carpet has offered affordable quality since 1948, growing into one of the largest and best family-owned flooring companies in America, with showrooms featuring Northern California's largest selection of flooring, all backed by S&G's no-surprise guarantee and promise to beat any written estimate by 10%. Go to sgcarpet.com for the showroom nearest you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
Iyak po namin na yan, no? Ito muna daw sa viewers natin.
At Domino's, you can now stream thousands of movies for free with any
Score
online order, no matter what you order.
97.91.
So you can have stuffed cheesy bread with extra cheesy rom-com.
Props po kay Ken Bazemore, Kerry at Eric Pascal ang bumuhat sa Warriors. Kanina po, third quarter, nag-start ng third quarter, 20 points po lamang yun. Mid ng third quarter. Kita nyo naman. Kaya, nood na. Nood na. Nood na.
So make sure your payments platform is working just as hard. Adyen opens the door to innovative ways to pay, enhanced customer experiences, and new business opportunities, so you can focus on what you do best, growing your business.
Go Warriors! Go Warriors! Go Warriors!
Adyen, business, not boundaries.
Warriors fan kasi itong si Coco. Yung puso namin. Eric Pascal talaga. Ayun ba? Ano to eh? Ang tawag ko, nakalakaw sa draft pick. Ang tawag ko doon. Nakaw sa draft pick lang yan. Eric Pascal.
Just with that speed, and it's funny, the Clippers never made an adjustment. They kept letting Zubats guard him, and no one was ready to help.
Yan ako, Clippers ball po. Back to the ball game.
And get Steph as much rest as possible. And Tyronn Lue's doing the same as Kawhi Leonard. Get back in, playing with Paul George. Shot clock at 7. PG-13 throws it away. Bazemore's the quickest man to the ball. Ibaka's there. Amy Lee skips past the ball. Reload 3. And missed everything. Like the confidence there. Number 10. 50% on threes. But Steph is only 1 of 4. Hits the triple. That is one of the guys who has
wants to stay on his body. Kennard, 45% three-point shooter. 3-point lead in the ball. Long way to go. Canadian lead 3. So the Warriors have cooled off a little bit, but after a 34-6 run, that's a little to be expected. Now you want to keep trying to go to the basket. The last 2 shots with threes.
Yung 5 viewers ko mula first quarter hanggang ngayon, mga suki ko po talaga yan. Best friend ko, kapatid ko, mama ko, ako. Saka misis ko. Yun na lang yan. Uy, 4 na lang, may umalis. Si Bibo ba yan? Hindi na naman yan. Ay. Nanonood ka sa akin? Ha?
Second best three-point shooting team in the NBA, and we're tied at 97. Bazemore wing jumper. Now the Warriors can't throw in the ocean.
Okay ka, hi. Hi ka kay Mami. Hi, fans.
George. Get that switch on Wanamaker. Damian Lee came to help. Draymond reached in. Draymond with a steal. Draymond pushing in transition. The trailing Damian Lee. The Clippers all back on defense.
Ayan na.
Draymond finding
Wow! Sikat ka na.
pull the trigger. Shot clock at
Oh, ikaw yan? Hi ka, hi. Hi guys. Dito. Hi guys. Watch me.
A little disjointed for the Warriors offensively. They're going into Draymond with split action. Get some movement.
Hindi na pa naman ba oras sa loto. 6 minutes or 97, guys. Nahanap ko.
Batum just recognized it. He'll hoist one, and the Warriors 24 seconds of great defense. That was a terrible offensive possession for the Clippers. Wanamaker will step into a 3. Brad Wanamaker, the 31-year-old veteran, with a big shot at a big time. Stopped in no man's land.
His defender just kind of left him with Ken Bazemore running over, and he slips the screen. They just weren't solid there.
Wiggins, Steph, Kawhi, all coming in next. George on Wanamaker. Got about 5 inches on him. Wanamaker not giving any ground. Pretty rugged defender. Shot clock at 3. PG-13 just recognized. He's got to rise here. He barely got it off. He did not. Waved that basket off. A 24-second violation.
How does that happen? He's looking right at the shot clock the whole time. How does he get over a smaller defender? Usually Paul George is way better than that, but just lackadaisical, just lazy. Especially now with every possession being super important. Warriors up by 3. 5:15 left. It's almost crunch time. Can you close it out? That's the question. They were close to this last game, and the Clippers won out last 5 minutes. How do the Warriors handle it this game?
A new 5-minute challenge. Wiggins back in. Wiggins driving. Wiggins with an offensive foul. Now, when Steph subbed out, it was 89-87 Clippers. He comes back in with the lead.
Paul George drawing that charge. Kawhi Leonard closed out, not all the way under control. It's a good rip through, got by Kawhi easily, but Paul George, Draymond almost pushed him into position to take the offensive foul, but he was right there waiting.
Kawhi Leonard stopping on a dime. Wiggins recovers that mid-range jumper, and we got a 1-point game.
That's just lethal. To drive that hard and then stop. You realize how hard that is to guard? As a defender, you just hit recovery mode. Your momentum's taking you out of bounds.
Kawhi's got 24. Wanamaker on Batum. Wiggins missing that 3. Draymond just batted it back. Wanamaker made 1. Made 2. Another 3.
Wanamaker's just stepping into it. In rhythm. Unafraid.
Wednesday night, we were tied at 93 with 5 minutes left. You mentioned it, and the Clippers executed. Tonight, could it be a different story with the Warriors up 4? Batum for 3.
That corner for Batum is just lethal, but it started with the split screen from Kawhi, and he just moved it. They moved the ball so well.
4 of the 5 Clipper starters all in double figures now with Batum with 10. Wanamaker driving. Ibaka is there. Dangerous pass. Wiggins able to save it. They avoid the turnover. Curry open 3. Wiggins sneaks in for the rebound to lay it in.
work, and somehow Steph got that one off to a loose ball. They were lucky, unfortunate, that Steph got an open shot, but he misses the open one. But everybody stops except for Andrew Wiggins. This is the Andrew Wiggins miss. How about the presence of mind from Draymond Green to tap that one back out to the open three ball from Brad Wanamaker, and Steph misses. No one boxes out Andrew Wiggins. The Warriors are trying to steal this game. This is crazy.
He's got the ball, looking downfield. He's going to have to hurdle the tiny trike. Look at him tiptoe free. Oh, what a spin move. This dad will not be denied his hearty meat and veg. Campbell's Chunky Soup that eats like a meal.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renter's insurance. Become a member today. Call us for a quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
As a young man in foster care, I didn't always make the best decisions. I spent almost 9 years in and out of the prison system. Companies really didn't want to take a chance on someone with a history.
Pinakamalaking viewers ko na ito ngayong araw. 7 viewers.
3 to 4 days of searching on Indeed, I was offered the job. I was completely open about where I've been, and they still gave me an opportunity to prove to them that I could make something of myself.
Uy!
Peacock has The Office, a show-building mid-level regional paper company. Also, Flonkerton, grilled feet.
Oh, hey, rub butter on my foot.
No. Undies and the Dundies. Chili disasters and happily ever afters.
Are you free for dinner?
Also, Prison Mike.
You got a good life.
That's why you can't not watch The Office. Every episode, extras, and exclusives. Streaming now at peacocktv.com.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and her. I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Chase Center has seen an incredible turn of events this Friday night. From down 22 to up 3. When we talk about this stretch of schedule, Toronto crushed
Ang mga ako ng 22 points kanina ang Clippers, no? Palagit na ako po ng third quarter. Ngayon pag minapol naman ito,
But for the Warriors, they are finding things game by game. And the defense in the third, and then the offense coming alive here in the fourth. They have a 3-point lead with 3:43 left.
You can't say the Clippers let it back in as
Clippers goal po. Thank you.
behind Steph, behind Eric Pascal. Everybody's on the wall.
Leonard back in.
Hindi pa naman nakain.
Patrick Beverly, little Euro step. He will draw the foul. So Beverly to the line.
Draymond came over to help make that
Uy! 8 viewers. Maraming salamat po.
2 years at Arkansas,
Subscribe naman po sa mga bagong viewers natin.
pick in 2009, but
FYI po, pinagpuyatan ko po itong background ko sa sobrang hirap po gawin yan. Counter, yun, timer countdown, counting program.
That's the problem. I think that's the issue with this team. Who's the leader? Who's going to galvanize?
Unang free throw po ni Beverly sa Brown.
So mad if they lost his game the way he was celebrating,
Dalawa,
scratching his
pasok.
armpit, and then they lose.
105, 102.
Wanamaker playing in crunch time with Steph, Damian Lee, Wiggins, and Draymond.
Warriors, uy, 11 viewers po. Magandang umaga po. Dumadami na po tayo, no? Wow, Ferry. Alahoy. Okay. Okay.
was going to get by Ibaka, but then it's just making the adjustment with the next defender. That was Patrick Beverly. Nifty finishes, which he
Yes sir, Ravens number 8. Ayos. Hello po. Keep on watching guys po. Subscribe naman po. Baway, wala. Sa mga bagong nanonood, no? Kaninang mid ng third quarter, 22 points mo lamang ng Clippers. Uy! Ano yun? Tapos, nakahabol sila dahil sa momentum po ni Kent Bazemore. At yung 3-point buzzer beater ng third quarter ni Terry. Tapos nung simula ng court, dahil naman kay El Pascal, sunod na points niya. Kaya ito na score natin, 109-103. Last 2 minutes. At 9 na nga yung ating viewers. Nabawasan po. Sana Warriors manalo.
Steph's drive, you got Ibaka switch down, so you just put him in the blender and then just make the adjustment. All kinds of crafty finishes in Steph's game. And then Steph drops 2 defenders. This time he makes the right play. Draymond looking for someone to pass it to. His defender takes a step to the right, and Draymond just finishes easily.
Offensive foul!
So the Clippers return the favor with the turnover.
Patrick Beverly! Naangunsyon pa nga.
This is unbelievable.
Yung 12 viewers natin dyan, no? Ganado. Siyempre, 12 na lang kayo. Hindi pa kayo gagano. Warriors goal, oh. 1 minute 35 seconds.
Wiggins and Steph. Little interchange. Wiggins 3.
Wiggins naman, sir. Grabe. Grabe naman. Wiggins for 3. Super. Yeah, come on. 14 viewers na tayo. Dapat pala ganito yung energy para maraming nanonood eh. Sino po? Sa mga bagong viewers, pa-subscribe naman, oh.
A stronger, safer community is within reach.
FYI, pinagpuyatan ko po itong background ko, no?
California Ford dealers have contributed over $15 million to local communities all across Northern California. We've partnered with Rise Up to
pinagpuyatan ko yan.
destroyed in the fires.
Ay, mahirap gawin yan.
Middle schoolers for success.
Yung numbers, counter yan. Yung time clock, countdown yan.
Brought to you by your friends, your neighbors, your California Ford dealers.
Ay mo, dito pala nailabas na kanina. Okay, back to the ball game.
I have seen a ton of basketball. This is an early season meeting against a title contender that was playing their A-plus game in the Clippers to build a 22-point lead and watch this growing, developing Warrior team flip the game entirely on the road with a
22 lamang ng Clippers to third, no?
This group is
ay,
look at the shooting.
Clippers ball po, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Sa mga bagong viewers ko dyan, bakit kayo umalis? Kaya kinabahan pa nga. Kinabahan pa nga. Uy! Wala ko phone. Hindi pa. Corruption kay Wanamaker, no? Dalawang press kata niya. Scary! Dagger 3! Tapos na to, sir. Tapos na. Cut na natin yung live. Wala rin naman nanonood eh. Ala, nagsasalita lang mag-isa. Uy, nadagdagan ng ano ko. Natuwa siguro kung nag-subscribe sa isa, no? 449 na. Dagger 3 ni Curry yun, ha? Ayos. Ay, COVID.
Oh, my work on Paul George. 38 and 11 for Curry. 9 of 14 threes. Remember, the 62-point game is career high.
Gusto ko itong bahay namin. Warriors na to.
I'm more impressed by this game because of who it's against. This Clipper team with all the defenders.
Si bata yun.
Wiggins tried the Kawhi move. And Fiondu Kabengele, he draws the offensive foul. It's so impressive. I don't think I'm surprised just because I know how competitive these guys are, how much pride they have. And it doesn't matter what the score is in the game, they're going to continue to play. Steph would come out of the game with the Warriors definitely had the game decided before the game is over with the Warriors up, about to win. This is just to me. Go back and read all the game recaps after the Brooklyn and Milwaukee game where the Warriors are apparently going to be terrible this year. That has turned around quite quickly. Warriors have a better record than a lot of teams right now, as you would suspect. Terrence Mann with the reverse land. I mean, this will be a split just as they did with Portland. But this is incredible. From down 22, they're going to win it by 10. And Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverly are going to wonder what
Grabe, sir, no?
52-20 in the last 15 minutes of this game. This homestand is going extremely well for the Warriors right now when you think about who they've played. Who knows what the final win total is going to be, but I know win number 5 is going to feel awfully good. That was really something to watch. And for this team, they're never going to feel like they're out of a game the rest of the year. This group is different. They are just ultra competitive. They make 23s tonight to outshoot a Clipper team that was absolutely rolling. We were saying the Clippers were having their best game, their A++ game. Hitting on all cylinders. Steph with 38, Wiggins with 16, Pascal with 12. But so many big, think of Wanamaker shots. Think of Wiggins, think of Mulder, all these other guys that contributed. And Eric Pascal, 7 straight games off the bench in double-figure scoring. And the 3 that you worked on so relentlessly, pretty nice from distance tonight.
Yeah, I would say so. It felt good. I mean, it was a rhythm. I had a little rhythm going. My teammates found me, and again, I just had a rhythm, so the 3s felt good. And I just let it go. I mean, shoot with confidence.
Eric, you've embraced this.
Sa 9 viewers ko, maraming salamat po, no?
How much fun are you having at slower bigs with your explosiveness and your speed?
Hey, man, it's a lot of fun. I mean, again,
keep watching. Kahit wala nanonood.
Chris DeMarco, but also Coach Kerr. Again, it's fun. They let me do what I do. Again, Coach Kerr lets me maraming freedom with that 5 and attacking. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great win for us, and we're just going to keep this thing going. I feel like we played a hell of a defensive effort tonight.
Hey, Eric, what was said on the bench when the Clippers built that 22-point lead, and that this is a group that is developing chemistry? I mean, who's exhorting the guys? What was the thought process? Because the Clippers, that was their A game, and they built the big advantage.
We just kept rallying.
Uy, Bennett Ramos, maraming salamat po, ha? Maraming salamat po. Kahit walang nanonood, salamat sa panonood.
That fourth quarter, we got the lead, and then, of course, Steph Curry doing Steph Curry things, and played a hell of a game.
Yeah, the ball movement, everything was on point. Once you guys got rolling, what's it feel like? The Pistons actually when they're up. What's it feel like when you guys are rolling and you're suspecting, okay, we're about to turn this game upside down on its head?
It's a great feeling. I mean, again, we had a lot of fun. We moved the ball. We had fun with each other. I mean, off the court, we have no problems. We're just together. And again, with these new rules, the COVID rules, we together so much that we just get chemistry. So again, it's a lot of fun playing with these dudes, and hopefully we get this thing going and keep playing hard and playing together.
All right, E, we're going to let you go with this. There's a lot of numbers in basketball, but in the last 15 minutes, you guys outscored the Clippers 52-20.
Like I said, that's a hell of a defensive effort.
Thanks for stopping, Eric. We appreciate it. Keep it going.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good work, bro. That is our man, Eric Pascal. 52-20 to end it. The Warriors win it 115-105. What just happened? Hey, we get to do it again on Sunday. Bring on Toronto.